people flying out to say, "I need you to secure this building," and he draws up a security plan, secures it. And they pay 6 figures.
Really?
It's crazy money, bro.
Because my issue is this: is like, I've tried starting businesses in the past. I have decent successes, but at the same time, like I feel like I'm missing the little bit of knowledge, like the practical application to make sure. And that's my problem.
Sebastian.
Hi, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Iggy says I'm ready to ride. I'm ready for the ride to 1 billion market cap.
That's what I'm saying.
It's coming. Let's go.
But that's what I want, dude. I'm not going to be happy with this until the devs are billionaires. Bro.
Yes.
Like even if it's on paper.
Yeah.
Like that's my goal with it. And so I've had to adjust my expectations. Since we launched.
I didn't know what to expect. I'm not gonna lie to you. And again, that is where I've continuously said, like my problem. Like I told my wife today, because we were talking about something. I was like, because I've said continuously to her, I treat this like a second and a third job.
Oh yeah.
Because it is. And I know every one of us has the things that we're doing all the time. And it's like I told her, I was like, there's a part of me that knows eventually I'll earn some sort of a salary from this job. Right now we're working for free.
Yeah.
We're working for free to make other people money, but I know that'll come back to us in the long run. But that's my issue is that I don't even understand, like to me, like I know if I want to like, so like I'm really, it's a big baby. I'm big into Hex, Pulse Chain, a couple other cryptocurrencies, right? And taking profits out of there is no problem because it's not my currency. I've made no promises to anybody else in those cryptos that I'm going to hold my bag,
right,
and not make money off of it. Now here I am every night spending 2 hours online where my wife's just like, okay, I'm going to bed, see you later, and it's like at some point in time, you ask yourself, I can tell you, I ask myself as a dev, like what am I getting out of it? Like what's the eventual?
What's the return?
I love the feeling. Hey, but I love the feeling. I won't lie. And it's not BS when I say the oxytocin's a thing. Like I love the feeling of people. I love the people telling me like they're doing good or like they're up so much or whatever it is. And I totally jive on the idea. And again, maybe this has something to do with my background. It might have something to do with my background.
I'm getting more excited for that right now.
Well, and it's funny because Swede's the reason that I didn't lose faith when we got that big hit.
We should have died.
I was like,
this coin should have been dead.
Him and I are on Messenger separately, and he was like, "Bro, I'm still up 4,000%."
Yeah.
And I was like,
"How?"
It clicked, and I was like, "Let's ride."
Let's keep going.
Like he because this is what I did. I posted on Facebook, and I was like, "Hey, anybody into this? Let me know. Boys dropping a coin. Let's, I can give you the early scoop on it." And there was 3 people that reached out. He was one of them, and he was the only one that really got it.
Yeah.
I was like all in, dude. I'm not even kidding. When I took,
he's like, I was there, bro.
I took a bunch of my stagnant coin that had been sitting on Coinbase for years, moving up and down by 1%. I said, fuck it. I'm going to ape this shit.
Yeah.
It's been doing nothing for me. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. I've taken out of investments that I knew were going to make money in the long run and threw into this because again, it was red candles, buying up the red candles, doing what I had to do.
Yeah.
But I think that's my thing is like, if we were rug pullers, if you wanted to do a rug pull, okay, that's one thing. I get it. Like I think that's the biggest incentive to be a dev is if you want to do a rug pull. Other than that, it is an actual arduous job of keeping people's money in mind and trying to make something for them, which is what we've done.
Right.
And I think it's noble. I think it's awesome. And again, like I've said continuous times over and over again in live streams, I think we'll eventually get to that point. We'll be repaid for our efforts.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh, that's the dog.
Hey, buddy.
Can you walk into the glass?
Probably. Oh, zoomies.
Hey, there we go.
He's prepping.
Hey, so we do have an issue. So Kenny Gentry Kenny's my cousin. So he was saying that he went up 1,500 likes on his keyboard. It only gave us 4.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, we're done with TikTok, guys. We're done with TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok's done.
After tonight, we're done with TikTok. We'll post the new link in the new in the Telegram. I'm not messing with this anymore. They completely screwed us over today on a day that should have been momentous. We should have been sitting at 30 million tokens on the exchange right now. TikTok completely just burned that on us. Not happy at all.
Yeah, no, fuck
Completely
that.
not happy at all.
Said the G word on
Trump
the
shuts them
top.
all off. That's crazy. But it's weird because Anna was up there and she had it plugged up, like I normally do. And I was like, okay, we've been going for 3 hours. And like I had 34% of all the likes. And I was like, wait, there's 2 other computers upstairs doing it. So how the math didn't math.
Yeah,
But-
this is
No, like it's weird because with the coin, like I always coming from my industry, I doubt everyone.
yeah, you should.
Literally everyone, because in my world, everyone is out for themselves. Like they can be your best friend, and the moment they have the opportunity, they'll screw you.
Yeah.
And that's just cost of doing business in my world. And so I was like, okay, we'll pump this. Yeah, everybody's saying this. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna look for signs of of a kink in the chain, basically, so I know that's the trigger for me to get out. And then started talking to Kevin, and I was like, this guy is passionate about this shit. And then I talked to the other kids, and I was like, okay, this is different.
Yeah.
I was like, these people are serious about not screwing over somebody else. And I was like, I can get into this. And that's why I went ahead and put the extra money in. I was like, this is something I can feel good about getting behind.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't it changed from an investment play to me where I would be ruthless and cutthroat to a community building type thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I can, and it was your friend with the braces.
Wayne.
Yeah. And it was like,
He came in the first. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't like a friend. Like,
I still think that video, if we can clip it,
I have it. Yeah. I can get it.
like we need to clip that 3-minute video. But I really don't think. I think a 3-minute. What is it? 354.
It's too long. Yeah. It's too long. Yeah. Yeah.
It is, but it isn't because it builds. So like the first.
I'll tell you this. The thing was, like, you got to realize 2 days before that, I was at my buddy's funeral, who was my he was a friend first, and he became my pastor. Great guy, super awesome. And like I'm putting my family has been displaced. We're living in a freaking hotel at this point.
Yeah.
Like I was so emotionally charged going into that,
Right.
and like seeing the coin just throttle up the way it did. By the time he dropped, and I'm pretty sentimental when it comes to anybody that's struggling, right? Because I'm gonna tell you this. Kendra and I, we've done the paycheck to paycheck things. I mean, like times are tough. They always are. Like it just happens. Like, we went to and so I joke, in December, we went to Germany, Switzerland, Austria, and Turks and Caicos all in the same month. And then January came around and all of a sudden we're just like, holy shit, there's more month than there is paycheck.
Yeah.
But I look back to like the days whenever we were like when I was like an E5 with 3 kids and, a wife and a house that was falling in around us. And I'm like, these are the things that I relate to. And so when Wayne popped in with hey, you just helped me pay for my daughter's, it broke me, bro.
Yeah.
I was done because I could tell you there are so many times, like it gets me right now. I can tell you so many times you just sit there and you pray, like just let miracle money come out of somewhere so I can just get this paid off. So I can just get this, do this something.
Bro,
and it sucks.
And what people don't understand is that never goes away. Even with all this, like more money, more problems. It's instead of, okay, I've got a bad month and I've got to come up with $5 or $7 grand to cover everything. It's, oh shit, it's a bad month. I need 50 grand.
Yeah.
And it's like my parent, my mom, my dad, my mom's dead, but my dad, he doesn't get it. He's like, what are you doing? And because his mindset isn't, so my mindset is always, the stress level is the same. The only difference is the number of zeros on the end.
Yeah.
And I was taught, I had a mentor at a young age, and he was like, look, if you're going to stress, just throw a couple zeros.
Yeah.
The stress is the same.
What's what I tell them though? Like if you think we're having a bad day, zoom out.
Exactly.
Zoom out. Look at how good we're actually doing.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. It's like I think like right now, again,
Pull
we're
up the
struggling.
weekly and then pull up the monthly.
Right.
Yeah.
We're looking like right now, like my wife and I, we're just like we're looking at finances and things, and we're like, okay, we overextended here. We did this. We did this. It's a thing, right? But at the same time, I also look at my income, what's coming in, and a lot of this is it happened that we did it to ourselves, but it's one of those deals where it's like, okay, look, we're dealing with problems that we would have prayed for, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago,
I've got
5 years ago.
I've got a picture on the second floor, and it says, "I still remember praying for the things I have now."
I have now, yeah.
And it's so true. It is.
Hey, you.
No matter what you achieve in life, an entrepreneur and someone that I hate the term self-made, but someone who's done it and pushed.
Yeah.
They're always going to want more and it's not greed. It's striving to be the best, and it's a mentality.
Yes.
And it's okay, I've got this great place and blah blah blah, but it's not enough because I want to be more flashy or I want to show off. I'm this to me, having all y'all here and having a video in my house is so anti everything.
But we do want to project. We want people to imagine what it's like, right?
Yeah.
If you do well, you've worked. Here's the thing: no one gave you anything that you have. You've worked for everything you have, and you've earned every bit of it. Okay,
Dude,
I don't give a shit what anybody says. You've earned what you have.
My wife tells me nonstop, I've got to write a book, because if I told you my story, you wouldn't believe it. Like, I literally lived in a single cab S10 Chevy pickup truck, in 1984 Chevy S10.
That's 89.
My shit was in the back with tarps over it, and we had a massive nor'easter come through, and it ruined everything I owned. Everything that I'd already been evicted. So I was already cut down to like literally what I could load in the back of my truck.
Yeah.
And then all of that was destroyed.
Hey, Sebastian, you're cool as hell.
Like,
bro.
I had nothing. I called my dad for help. And you know what that son of a bitch did? And me and my dad, we have a very tumultuous relationship.
As most fathers and sons do.
But that asshole let me move all my shit that I could literally fit in the back. He let me move it out. I went up and I lived with a buddy at James Madison for a week. And then he called me and he said, "Hey, I paid the rent for you, but you've got to pick it up." I was like, "Dad, I already left. You told me I had to leave. You told me I was gone, that you weren't helping. So you made me move out. And I've lost everything I own. Like, everything is gone." And I was like, why couldn't you tell me you did that 15 days ago? Why couldn't you tell me you were going to help me? Why did you pay it off, but basically behind my back, and let me lose it anyway? Like, what's the point? And I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's why I always have new cars, because when I was 16, my parents got divorced.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Look, if you'll pay for the car, like, I'll sign for it, but I can't afford it." Like, she was on disability, like, she couldn't.
My first car cost $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'll do it. And I was 15 years old, running a outbound telemarketing sales room at night after baseball practice. Bro, I was making 65, 75 grand a year.
That's amazing.
I was making bank. I was 15 years old.
15.
Like, the owner would come pick me up after practice and take me to work because I was making so much money. And I was like, this is crazy. And then I started calculating, and I was like, I'm making this son of a bitch millions of dollars a year, and I'm only getting 75 grand. Something's wrong. And so that's what started in my head. And I was like, I'm never going to get rich working for somebody else. I'm always going to make them rich. And so that's why I became an entrepreneur at 17 years old. I started my first company.
So my thing was like, living in the trailer park, living in the housing projects, right? I was raised with the mindset that the rich were bad. The rich were always going to try to keep you down. They wanted us to stay poor for whatever the hell reason. It made no sense to me, right? And the thing is, like, I'd always had this thing in the back of my mind that you're better than this. And I hate to sound like that, but it was weird. Like, even when I would look at my dad, like, my dad I love him to death. Now that he's gone, I miss him. Don't get me wrong. when I was growing up, my dad was an absolute raging asshole most of the time.
Yeah.
And my thing was like, I would look at him and I would feel so much sympathy for him. And I would tell myself, I'm going to be better than him, right? I'm going to be better than him.
Yep.
And that is one of those things where I felt in the back of it wasn't so much being better than my dad. It was being better than what people thought I was capable of being.
Right.
I had someone, I kid you not. So the town I come from had 4 red lights. And I said 6 in the Trump speech, but someone corrected me on Facebook. Like, there's actually only 4. We just got our 5th. And I'm like, oh, okay. But it was a 4 red light town in South Carolina, man. People would tell me, I literally had someone tell me one time that these 4 red lights, that's the best you're ever going to do. Just get used to it. Get used to it. Got kicked out of high school twice, looking at jail time, joined the Navy to get out of there, right?
Wow.
And that's my thing is like, I always knew in the back of my head that I was better. I was better than where I was at.
Yeah.
The problem, I think the problem with that is I continuously tell myself the exact same thing. No matter where I'm at, you can always be better. You can always be better than you're meant for more.
But that mentality, that is a winner's mentality.
Exactly. And this is the thing, I didn't realize that back then. I didn't have confidence, but I was a bitch in high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I hated fighting. I hated confrontation. Nowadays, I'm like the first in the front of the line. I'm like, what you got? What are we doing? The thing is though, like I look back on that and I think that, where you come from matters. And I think the way we're raised really matters. And especially Gen X guys, we came up in a completely different generation.
That's
with
right.
the last generation without social media. And I think I continuously tell myself over and over again, no matter where I'm at in life, like I've got an amazing wife, amazing kids, an amazing life in general. Like I'm telling you right now, I look back at the stuff I did and just like you, I'm like, I should write a book about this shit. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, I still think there's more. I know there's more out there. And someone came up to me twice in the last year. And again, I don't care what anybody believes theologically. I don't care what you believe theologically. In the last year, I've had 2 different people come up to me. And it's weird because they'll be like, hey man, I just want to pull you to this. These are random ass strangers that come out of nowhere. Okay. And it makes me feel uncomfortable. And like the last one that happened was 2 weeks ago. And it really messed me up because my wife brought up, I had this guy at my pastor's funeral. He said, hey, man, can I talk to you really quick? I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he's like, yo, bro. He's like, I don't know if you know this. He's like, but I sense the light of God all around you. And I'm like, what does that even mean, bro? Like, I don't like,
Right.
I'm just going to keep doing what I do. But he told me, he's like, I know you don't know where you're supposed to be right now. He's like, and you're not there yet. He's like, but when you get there, it's going to be amazing. And I'm like, okay, cool. The problem was I got in the car and I told my wife, I was kind of choked up at this point. I'm like, because I just left my boy's funeral. And my wife was like, she's like, that's the 2nd time in a year. I'm like, what do you mean? And so she reminded me after the Trump speech that day, I came off the stage and this woman comes up to me and she's like, hey, I'm a pastor at a church in New York. She's like, I just want to let you know. She's like, when you were on the stage, I saw the light of God all around you. And I'm like, what does that even mean to me? Like, don't get me wrong. I love Jesus. I'm down with Christianity. I get it. But what does that even mean? Does that play a part in the fact that I feel in the back of my head like I've got more to do in this life and that I'm not done yet? I don't know, man. It's weird. It's so gnarly to think about. Like when you think about yourself in the physical form, that's great. When you think about yourself in the spiritual form, that's great. But when I'm telling you, I have a nagging feeling in the back of my head, and it's not dissatisfaction. I'm completely. If my life ended tonight, I'm completely satisfied with everything I've done thus far. Okay, great wife, great kids, great life. But I just feel like there's something left.
There's something else.
There's something else that's supposed to happen, and I don't know what it is. It's weird, bro.
That's wild because my wife, like 2 weeks ago, my wife's been really she's getting acclimated to God. Cool. And she's reading the Bible and she's learning and she's pushing me to. So as a kid, I used to go out of my own free will. I used to go to church with my neighbor and his family. And my family was never, we were Christian, but we weren't religious, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that.
I chose to go because it was interesting to me and I wanted to learn. And that's the one thing, if I've ever had a gift, it was always, I have a thirst for knowledge that just can never be quenched. Like I want to know everything about everything all the time. But it was weird because she was like, you've really got to, she sent me this long message and some links to read. And it was all about how I needed to reevaluate my relationship with God and how I could lead our family to God. And it was up to me as the patriarch of the family to do that. And I never thought about it that way. Like I've always been extremely analytical. I always considered myself, after I did my church stint, I always considered myself agnostic because there were just so many questions left unanswered.
Yes.
And I just truly did not know. I could not come to a concrete conclusion one way or another. And there was just nothing that made sense either way. There was a lot of stuff that was like, that's weird. That's not normal. But there's a lot of other stuff. And we talked about it briefly upstairs earlier, where people rewrite history to suit their interests.
It's a thing, yeah.
So it was always very odd to me. But I've always prayed, like always. And even when I'm alone by myself, when I'm in a big group, I've always prayed.
Car on the way to work. That's always,
exactly,
every day. That's my thing. I pray on the way to work every day.
And there's so many things I can't explain. And I never thought that meant religious. I always thought that just meant inquisitive.
Yeah.
And I still consider that. Like if somebody comes up to me today and they're like, "Are you a Christian?" I'm gonna say yes, but then I'm gonna start running through my own inner dialogue, and I'm like, "Am I? What do I believe? What don't I believe? Where am I on this spectrum?"
This is where I got wrapped around the axle. Okay, because there are people out there that can just recite scripture left and right. And I thought, if you're going to be a good Christian, you should be able to recite scripture left and right. And the thing is, to me, like, even as an actor, even with an acting background, like learning lines takes some time.
Right.
Okay. So for me, it kills me that I can't just pop off of my favorite scriptures.
Right.
And I'll paraphrase for the most part. Right.
Yeah.
But I think that's where there are scholarly Christians and there are Christians that just feel God working within them. They feel God working around them. They understand the message that Christ was relaying. And there's nothing wrong with that, and I think there's a part of me that's like, okay, if anyone ever attacked me for my Christianity, I wouldn't have an issue defending my faith with feeling, but I would have an issue with defending, analytically or intellectually through scripture.
Right.
And so, but tell me, I'll tell you this, you give me someone that can tell you all the scriptures all day long, but has no relationship or any sort of some sort of feeling with God.
Right.
Okay. That's just a person that can memorize lines.
So it's funny you say that because and this is why I stepped away from my industry. You can manipulate anything.
Yeah.
If you're good enough, you can manipulate all of it. And I realized that I had manipulated the Bible to back my own interest in broccoli.
Yeah.
And it was like Genesis 1:12 was something that came up in a rap song that I took and amplified 100-fold. And I get it. It says use all the herbs of the land, and it talks about the seed and stuff like that. And I get it. But as I step back from that financial tie to it, and where it needs to be what I want it to be so it makes me money, yes, use all the herbs of the land and the seeds that it grow, but you don't have to do that. That doesn't say do it for profit.
Right.
Because I've got $1 million, $2, $3 million worth of equipment over there in those doors, all for the industry. It's all extraction equipment, bottling equipment, and I can make 30,000 capsules a day, and I got 3 machines to do it. Like I can pump out massive amounts of broccoli products, and it's all sitting there because I won't do it because I don't believe in it anymore. I don't think it's. I feel like God can. Sebastian, where are you going? Come here. 6. Sit your butt. Come here. Sit your butt. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. If you need to go out, you let me know. But I've got 45,000 vape carts over there.
Okay.
Like I could dump the market, like the same way we could dump a stock or a coin. I could dump the market on vape carts in 10 hours if I hooked that shit up and ran it. But I don't feel that it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't feel that's God might have said something that gave us Genesis 1:12, but it wasn't a word by word transcription.
Yeah.
And it's been manipulated to fit the agenda of those that want to use it.
It's confirmation bias. Like
yes, absolutely.
You 100% want to basically take anything that's said and make it, I'm right because this agrees with me, right? But you bend the words to make them align with what you believe,
exactly.
Right? And I think everybody's guilty of that. Like you look at prosperity gospel, right? You look at your Joel Osteens out there, right? These guys want you to believe that you can be mega rich, whatever it is. They can manipulate the words to make you believe, and they only use the words that are going to make you feel happy.
That's right.
They're not going to talk about condemnation. They're not going to talk about damnation, any of that stuff, right? No, they're going to tell you what you want to hear to make you happy.
And that's what drives me nuts about church, quite honestly.
Well, and there are a lot. I'm going to tell you this. That's why I'm so heartbroken that my pastor died, but because I met this guy when I was running for office before I even went to his church, and it really was. He was such a sobering pastor because he didn't care what you felt. Like if you got angry at his sermon, that was on you.
Yeah.
Walk out, take it with you.
But here's my thing with sermons and stuff. It all, like, I went to Wave Church in Virginia Beach before it got huge.
Yeah.
And I remember Steve, the last one I remember going to, I liked it because he was Australian and it was a cool accent, and Crocodile Hunter was big back then. But he was talking about, I went out and God gave me the ability to go get outriggers on my boat.
No.
And I'm sitting there like, bro, I'm trying to get $20 to get 3 meals for the rest of the week. And you're out here getting outriggers on your boat? Come on, like, seriously, where's the relation? Like, I'm literally starving.
Which one of you guys is the Viking?
Negative.
Thomas Mostello said, "Tell the Viking I said hi."
That'd be me.
Yeah,
that's you. Then.
Thomas, hello, my friend.
So this guy says, I feel like most of the church groups lean towards manipulation, even unintentionally.
I guess
we're still on live, yeah.
Oh shit.
No, it's good. This is good.
Plenty
of viewers. We're good. Yeah, I'm okay with this.
But it was just so fucking weird, man, because I was like, I'm literally struggling to survive. I'm making it here because I'm hitching a ride with my buddy.
TikTok's getting burned after.
Yeah. Like, I'm hitching a ride to church with my buddy. Like, I couldn't have even afforded the gas here. I slept at his house last night so I could hitch a ride to church. And you're talking to me about your outriggers. So
this is. I always joke. I kind of joke about it, but like during the campaign, especially people would ask me, like, which church did you go to, whatever. And so I would always joke, like, my wife was raised Baptist. I was just kind of raised. Okay, my grandfather was a Pentecostal holiness preacher. My father was your typical preacher's kid, and he was.
What's going on, Thomas?
My dad was a misfit man. He was in his older years he was an alcoholic, and he was just an asshole. And I love him to death. Don't get me wrong, he was my dad.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, I didn't really have a religious foundation. I really had a big backing. Like when I got quote unquote saved and then baptized, it was because my mom would drop me off at church every Sunday.
Right.
And I was like 8, and I got rebaptized as an adult because I didn't feel like the 8-year-old commitment really carried me through all the sin that I committed in my teens and 20s.
Good boy.
But there's a part of me that really just, I don't know, man. I cling to this idea that God wants more to me than what we're seeing, like even through the tough times, like I can look back and I can see like, okay, this led to that. And hindsight is 20/20. I get it.
Yeah.
But like, there's a part of me that understands the divination of what was going on, and it's not, I don't believe in happenstance. I don't believe in what's the word I'm looking for? A coincidence. It's weird. I'm going to tell you this again, going back to the Trump rally, again, one of the biggest moments of my life, right? That was on Friday. On Monday, I was standing in front of the trailer where I live with my abusive punk ass dad, in the middle of nowhere. Pretty much the lowest point of one of the lowest points of my life. Monday, I'm looking at this trailer as I'm selling it, getting rid of all the land in the trailer. And I'm reflecting on this. And I told my wife, I'll never forget telling my wife this as we were driving down there. I said, I said, I feel like there's something in the air, like this is closing a chapter. Like this is closing a chapter and something new is coming. I just feel it. And sure enough, so Tuesday morning, it's Tuesday morning, we sold the trailer, sold the land. I said goodbye to everything that every memory that I had on that property, everything that had happened in the last 70 years.
I said, "What's this guy doing with this vase over here?"
And I completely
I got plenty.
come that Friday, I'm on the world stage in front of 20,000 people in the live audience.
I was so proud when Kimmy called me about that.
20,000 people in front of me, and then my buddy. It didn't really sink in until I got to my seat, and I got a text from my buddy, and it was a picture he had taken from Fox News of me on there. I was like,
wow!
Oh snap! I was like, I was on Fox News.
You were in front of 20,000, bro. You were in front of
millions. Either way, I'll tell you this: whether I'm talking to one person or 20 million, you still get the same energy from me. But that's the thing.
And that's great.
But that's the thing. That's the juxtaposition of it all. Is that you go from being an absolute nobody to being on that stage one day, and it's that's God. To me, that's God working. I don't care what anybody else says. That is God working in my life through so many different mentors, especially my wife. I'm gonna tell you, my wife is a freaking saint. Okay, honestly, to put up with the stuff she's put up with over the years, and not just my dumbass personality, but to really back me on every stupid adventures I've ever. Hey, I'm going to go get my pilot's license. Hey, I'm going to write children's books. She's been behind me 100%. To end up on that stage that day again, because I told her one day, I said,
"Hey, Thomas, did you ever figure out how to buy in?"
$50K. What happened?
$50K. What?
Someone said $50K. Let's go.
It might be 50,000 likes.
Oh, is it?
They're trying to get to 50,000 likes. I think at this point,
let's do it.
I think at this point, TikTok's gone nuclear on Rod's account, and we're thinking it doesn't
Fuck the
even
Chinese.
Matter. Oh, dude, Thomas figured out how to get in, dude. That's awesome. What'd you get?
Who's over It's like we're BS him on the live is going.
That's great though.
But I'll tell you, and that's the thing. I think God works in my life to the point that I don't even when I was not a non-believer, but when I was questioning everything.
Yeah.
What's going on, Justin?
Because Kim and I got divorced and got back together.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dead ass. And that was my thing is like when she and I were apart, I joked that I believed in God, but we weren't on speaking terms.
160,000 coins,
so,
man. I hope each one of those coins, those collectible coins,
where do you see this?
I'm seeing it in the chat right here.
Oh.
He bought 160,000
let's go.
coins.
Yeah, dude.
I want to see those worth $10 a piece, $100 a piece, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see you win, dude.
I want to see everybody win. All right, so guys, this marathon that we've been on today has kind of de-evolved just simply because TikTok banned it. They restricted us.
They shadow banned us. Plain and simple, we're shadow banned.
We've been squashed. We've been crushed. So look, here's the thing.
Because Jimmy talked about God.
It's weird. Yeah. Here's my thing. If you guys have not followed Dark Knight Baron on the Telegram, please go to darknightbaron.com. Go to the Telegram. Join the Telegram. Become a part of this community. Buy the coin. Okay. Get the coin. Hold it in your wallet. Great things are coming. Okay. We're going to overcome this. We're moving beyond this. Join the Telegram. I'm going to let you guys know. We're going to start streaming via Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, a few other different options because TikTok has absolutely just really rubbed us the wrong way today. Today was supposed to be a big day. We had 100. No, we had 100. It was, but it was still good.
It was, dude.
We had 111,000 likes on our TikTok, and we barely got any traction at all because TikTok hit us with a restriction for something that someone said early on in the TikTok, and apparently that's going to last for a while. So my thing is this. I want you guys to follow us on the Telegram. I want you to join us on the Telegram. This is still an amazing community. We're still doing great things. The coin is going to go on to do so many great things in the future.
We're switching to a platform that's going to serve the community.
We are switching. Yeah.
But we do need y'all to donate to the
sacrifice wallet.
Yeah, because we got a $400 bill to pay.
Yeah,
and we only got like $250 in it.
Yeah, so the sacrifice wallet, if you guys don't know, we did pay for first responders who were basically we paid for a tow truck company that was driving first responders like doctors, nurses, people like that from their homes to the hospitals during the snowstorm. We did from the coin. The coin did this, and we just the sacrifice wallet is a little bit short. So the sacrifice wallet's address is in the Telegram. It's on the website. If you guys want to go and check that out, you can sacrifice USDC or Solana to that
Rob,
to contribute.
we got a lot of people in our community very new to crypto.
Yeah.
We need to make a video, a quick how-to on how to send funds to that wallet.
Facts. We do.
So
And
we're going to produce a video for you guys that'll show a very intuitive instructional on how exactly to purchase coins, not DKB, because we want to keep the DKB in our own ecosystem. So
yes,
purchasing USDC is a fantastic option. It's a stable coin, which means it retains the value of the US dollar. So you buy those USDC coins and send it to that wallet address. We will have an instructional video from top to bottom for you coming up very soon.
Facts.
We got 4 new holders that just bought in.
We got 4 new holders
excellent.
today. Guys, the momentum is still here. I want you guys to look at this.
Hold it.
While everyone is focused on red candles, and there were tiny red candles. Guys sold for $1,300. We had a guy last night that sold for $1,000 and got stopped in his tracks. Okay, we had one seller for $1,300. A few people for like a couple hundred.
Home pizza money. They took home $38 off of like a $500 buy.
They took nothing home. Here's my thing with this, guys. We're still 64% up on the day. Okay, your average Wall Street investor is happy with 10% on the year.
They are ecstatic about 10%.
Yeah, they're ecstatic about 10%. Your basic mutual fund holder is happy about 11%. We took
your day
64
traders are happy with
on
5%.
the day. They want 11% a year. We got 64% a day. We're killing it. We're crushing it. Dark Knight Baron is still rocking. We're still doing great things. We're still community focused. We're still outwardly focused, and we're going to do great things in the future. For the time being, I think we're gonna call it for the night.
Are we?
I think so. Yeah, because we're stuck at 15 viewers.
What time is it?
It's 8:40.
Yeah, we're rolling into your usual hot hour.
Yeah, this is the usual hot. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens here. But we've been streaming for 8 hours straight, guys. 8 hours straight.
And we got some good green bars coming in.
We got good greens now.
I mean, I'm saying I see 2 nice ones on a reversal. So let's pump it.
Okay, here's the deal. I need everybody. Let's pump this coin up. Let's do a
$10 challenge.
Let's do a $10 challenge right now. Okay, everybody throw in $10. Let's get the greens going in. Okay, if you have $10, if not, don't feel bad. Okay, Facebook Live is always an option. The problem with Facebook Live is it only advertises to the people that are following that Facebook page. The only people that can see it are those, unless we share it.
Facebook's dead to me.
Yeah, Facebook is kind of.
It's become like a crap hole these last couple of years.
It's Karen Central.
Oh! I got you, Justin. I got you, man. Where we at? What? I got you. Let's get this back. Look, I was really looking forward to eating some gefilte fish or whatever it is. But apparently,
you're looking forward to trying it, and
I know
I was really excited face or disgusted face. There's no in between. That's one of those foods that you either love or hate. It's like onions. All right, I'm doing my $10 challenge. Let's go.
I'm trying to find somewhere I've got soul.
Dude, just go do debit card for MoonPay if you haven't done it yet.
MoonPay hates me. Really?
Anytime I tap it, my bank's like, all right, give us your CDC. And I'm like,
I can't get shit out of MoonPay.
Are you doing your debit transfer or debit?
Debit? Yeah. They want me to upload ID.
There you go, guys. I got 5 on it. Let's see this challenge. Get it out there. Let's go.
There's a nice buy.
If we're gonna build it, let's build it. Where are we at?
Go. New holder, 6650.
Ooh,
love it.
Go.
Let's roll.
Get them coins in, baby. Hold on to them. Don't get scared when somebody else is dumping.
Yeah, we're growing viewers now. It's like 8:30 is just the magic time. Like, so I think the marathon was a great idea, but it just didn't. People were busy. I don't know.
6.
He's right here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, buddy. You know where that derives from?
What?
Covering your 6. I trained him when we're outside, especially if I'm shooting. Like he'll come if he hears a gunshot, he's at my heel.
That's awesome.
And then I say, "Get my 6," and it's his cue to come and stand behind me, look behind me, and let me know if anybody's coming.
All right, Justin Morrison put his 10 in. We got someone saying, "What about 500?" Look,
500.
I'll take 500.
500 what?
I only said $500.
$500?
He's doing a $500 challenge.
If he's doing a $500 challenge,
I'll go get the gefilte fish.
I will eat some pickled herring all day long for a $500 buy right now.
Let's do it,
guy. I'm sticking to the $20 challenge,
guys.
because
here's the thing. We're heading right back up to 30.
I gotta slow down myself. I mean, I'm sitting on a supply that I at this point.
Yeah.
I want more people to have coins is where I'm at.
Exactly.
I'm looking at last night's stream. I'm looking at the candles for last night's stream compared to right now. And I'm telling you guys, we're 64% up on the day. That is crazy. We're still, even with that red candle, you guys realize how high we could have been?
We're
with these-
spoiled.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
These
we-
jesters and these jeets that keep jumping in here and screwing us up, guys. This is why we did the secure the supply. This is why we wanted you guys to help us lock up the supply today, because these guys wouldn't be able to play these games that they're playing with us and drop our coin the way they have.
Once we eat a zero, we're pricing a lot of people out.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Like we burn a zero, guys. A lot of these players, a lot of these bots, they won't come back. They won't be back.
We got to figure out what's going on with
Once we
Homeboy.
eat a couple
Who's
zeros, we start attracting the
Um,
crowd who does want
the-
big
the-
long-term buys.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
Because you said he was offshore or something, right?
Yeah, but I don't think. Like, let me read. Come read this message. Tell me what you think of it. I think he's out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know though. He's still in the live, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
Call his ass out.
No, hold on a sec.
What's going on?
Oh, yeah, he's bailing.
Yeah.
That's a.
So he has four
You know
wallets.
what's
He's willing
crazy,
to roll in with. I don't know. I think again, we're up 64%. I don't think that's enough to scare anybody away.
No.
Even those red candles that came in, not enough to scare anybody away. It may have just been a point of just not being there to execute. His wife may have tried to do it for him, didn't work out the right way. So it's all good. It's all good. I still have faith. We'll see what happens.
Well, but what I'm trying to think is, so with what we're trying to do, we want essentially, and I use this term trepidatiously, but an institutional investor. Somebody that has the liquid funds that can go buy it and sit on it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Ferrari.
Ask him. My thing is this: we can't continuously include people that $50,000 is a lot of money.
Right.
I hate to say it like that, but it's
no, you're right.
If we're gonna blow,
Absolutely right.
we're gonna blow through different support levels, we need to get through to people that are okay with continuously dumping in to bring us up to that level. Like, I'm gonna tell you this: I don't want to plug another coin. Richard Hart with Hex. Okay, Hex and Pulse Chain should have failed multiple times over. But like with PulseX was another coin that he created.
There's my $10 buy plus a tip for somebody else who couldn't get in it.
Nice.
Appreciate. No, so what he did was when the price of PulseX started dropping tremendously, all of a sudden out of nowhere, these miraculous $250,000 buys just went in and pumped into it to bring the price right back up. And that's the thing. We need some sort of I'm going to say an angel investor, but we need someone that understands the long-term benefits of this coin and the long-term, like what you make out of it as a long-term holder, buying in such ways.
Right.
But also understands, any exit strategy that is, it's not damaging to the community.
Right. Someone that's not driven by greed. Someone that's not driven by numbers. They're driven by the fact that they understand mathematically, like, okay, we're going to get to this point, and I'll slowly draw it from here, but I got to help get us to this point. That's what we need.
Yep.
Join my team.
All right.
Let's go.
I need to point out, because Solana is our native coin, we should pay attention to something. Right now, Solana's still hurting by itself.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to the daily chart and it's hurting. You go to the weekly chart, it's hurting. You go to the monthly chart, it's hurting worse. Now, if you switch over in your Phantom wallet or whatever wallet you're using, and you look at Dark Knight Barons daily, weekly, monthly, all three of those are green right now.
Yeah, we're killing it. I posted that last night. The daily, weekly, monthly. We're 4,000% up on the monthly. That's crazy.
In crypto needs to take note too that while the rest of the market is struggling, I mean, we held a sideways line all the way through that whole Bybit hack thing.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else was dumping ass, dude. They were dumping ass.
It was horrible.
And in some moments, we were climbing while everything else was bleeding. I mean, there's some strength there that is to be reckoned with. And you're right. One of the things that we need is for the larger crypto community that's out there to take notice of that and pay attention.
Yes. Exposure is our number one problem right now. I think if everyone caught wind of what was going on between the message, We're up to 20 followers again, guys, or 20 viewers.
All
If
right.
people caught wind between the message and the coin value, compared against the entire market right now, it would be a no-brainer for people to buy in. And that's what's killing me right now, is because we've done everything we can on the back end to advertise, to spread it. We've asked the community to continuously spread it, invite new people in, share the likes, post on Reddit, whatever we got to do to enrich the community. We've done this over and over and over again. And that's the thing, is we just need one person. We just need one. There's a great book by Malcolm Gladwell called The Tipping Point, where he talks about how trends happen, right? How trends become viral. And that is where it's like we need to hit that one point, whatever it is. And he couldn't even define it in his book. He said it's just like a magic thing that happens. We hit that point though, and all of a sudden we become the new Doge. We flip Doge I'm telling you, we can flip Doge in every possible way. Every possible way. There's no reason we can't flip Doge.
Forget about SHIB. I mean, SHIB's just, they're doing everything they can to keep going. And they keep going down.
So at one point in time, Shiba Inu had contracts with like Sephora and a few other companies to accept SHIB as payment. Okay. And then as the crypto market died in 2021, so went the contracts. People have to realize that cryptocurrency is an impermanent thing. Okay. It's going to last for every 4-year cycle. That's it. And the thing is, we can easily, performance-based, we can flip SHIB, we can flip Doge. We can do things that haven't been done before. It's just a matter of exposure. We need one. I would love for Jimmy Levy to get that number one spot on Billboard, because then suddenly everybody's looking for him and they see Dark Knight Baron on his Instagram. I would love the patriotic Barbie to be on Fox News one day and people look her up and they see Dark Knight Baron. These are the things I want. I want an A-list. I want Theo Vaughn. Bring me Theo Vaughn. I want Theo Vaughn on my live stream talking to me about Dark Knight Baron.
Yeah.
That's what we need. That's the tipping point we need to make this go.
I just hit up Ferrari.
Okay.
This is what I said to him. I said, bro, we need your help make this coin stable. No dev has sold a single coin, and we keep getting swiped by cheaters and scalpers. We need someone that believes in our mission and can afford to hold for a couple months. Our community has bought up a substantial portion of the tokens. We can control the supply and get about 50 million coins in diamond hands, and the cheaters and scalpers can't hurt the chart.
Love it.
So
Ferrari's like a personal friend of yours?
No. He straight up hit me up. He was like, yo, I'm about to pump. And I was like, okay. He's like, but I need y'all to fucking support.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, bet.
Gotcha.
He dropped 10K.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Instantly. He was like, all right, I'm going to drop another 10K tonight. And we didn't support. The community wasn't there for it. So somebody fucking liquidated, took his money as liquidity exit. And he was like, man, I'm not going to drop another 10K. Nobody fucking helped me.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
Yep.
And that's when I went ahead and put a ton of money in. Was after that, I was like, I'm going
just
to
to swing it back around.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like we have to hold up our side of the bargain, but at the same time, I mean, most of our investors are $5 and $10 and $20 investors, right? And that is where it just kind of sucks, because like I would be willing to pump my dev tokens to this guy just as collateral to like hey bro, if you're willing to help us out, like I'll hook you up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because again, it's not about us getting rich. It's about the people we're supporting, the people we're helping. Excuse me. I was up till 3 a.m. last night.
Sounds like me, dude. I couldn't sleep in my life. I was like, the air was so dry, like my nose got stopped up, and then I started breathing through my mouth, and then my mouth got dry as shit, and I was like,
yeah. No, I just
horrible.
I stayed up watching movies all night. I don't know why. I was wired up, man. I was ready to go. That's the thing. I'll tell you this.
I was amped for today.
Dude, I was so stoted. I got off the live last night, and I was so pumped. Like, even Kendra was still awake. It was weird. Like, she's normally asleep by the time I get off the lives, and she was still up watching TV. And so I hung out with her for a little bit.
I didn't sleep till like 2 this morning.
Yeah.
I was pumped.
And then I was back up at 6.
I will tell you guys, I don't think I'm going to go live tomorrow. Tomorrow is a no live day. I'm going to hang out with the wife and do some cool stuff and take a break. Especially after the day. I definitely owe my wife some time. But yeah, so we're up to 17 viewers right now. So if you guys weren't here today, we did the live stream. We did the marathon live. We had a couple of Jeters that jumped in and tried to play games with us. And
took home pizza money.
Yeah, they took home pizza money like they always do. But the bigger problem was TikTok itself. So TikTok slapped a restriction on our live after the first 2 hours. They said we were doing something. They restricted our audience. We went from having over 40 people plus watching with 100. We had 111 likes. 111 likes
111,000.
111,000. Thank you. 111,000 likes, and we barely had 20 people in the chat or in watching, which is total BS. So just to let you guys know, please tune in to the Telegram. We're going to be posting new links up there. I'm going to get everything sorted out at my place tonight when I get home, or maybe tomorrow, and just let you guys know. Let you guys know that we are going to we're going to fix this. We're going to make it to where our lives don't get interrupted and don't get suppressed. This coin should have been throttling right now. We should have been all celebrating with booze and happiness, okay? It didn't happen because TikTok suppressed us.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
What's up?
We got a $500 buy-in if he does the challenge.
For the snow angel.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he said $500 for a snow angel.
Oh, you get on it.
Where's your snow? You got snow?
We got snow. I'll fucking shovel it together for you.
All right, let me go pee.
I know there's snow by the trucks.
Okay, I got this. Hold on. Here we go.
Fuck yeah, $500 buy-in shit. I'm not gonna get in a pond this late for $500, but I'll do just about anything else. As long as it ain't no gay shit again that we get banned for. That was ridiculous, dude. I texted our thread, me, him, and Kevin. And I said on the chat, I was like, we were talking about it, and I was like, fuck it, I'll do just about anything, no homo. And he was like, he read it, and he was like, yeah, no homo, and they fucking throttled us for it.
Yep. No, that was the night they pulled the plug on the line.
Yeah.
It went black, and he was like, I just got flagged and shut down, and he beat he appealed it and beat it, but still, that was aggressive, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, it's.
I hate TikTok. I don't have the app.
I only set it up for us, so if we move away from it, it's getting deleted and nuked. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
I stayed away from it that long. I won't miss it.
Once I started learning about how invasive their algorithm was, I was like, there's just no way. I don't want my phone turned into a microphone all the time.
All the time.
Yep.
And that's what it does.
Okay.
All right, so what's this $500 challenge?
Hold on.
Do you know what it is?
Live access removed.
Oh.
What?
Because you just said gay shit.
No way.
Yup.
You say gay shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Live access removed.
In the background, dude.
Live access. Your access to go live and multi-guest will be restored on March 1st at 8:56 p.m. Your access to mobile gaming. Do you want to give feedback? No, I don't.
Yeah,
agree.
give
I
feedback.
don't
Tell them
fucking
to
agree.
suck the
Tell
dirtiest part
them
of
we
your
hope
asshole.
Trump comes and takes their company.
Tell them to suck the dirtiest part of your asshole.
This is bullshit. Hate speech, hateful behaviors. I'm fucking done. I'm done with fucking TikTok. Excuse my language. I'm done with TikTok. This is bullshit. Fuck. Cocksuckers.
I'm sorry, but that was good.
I cannot believe they just pulled the
They just pulled the live. They stopped the live.
Snow Angel, YouTube. All right, $500 coming in. Snow
On
Angel.
YouTube? Take the laptop with us.
Snow Angel on YouTube says they're doing a $500 buy for him. What do you got to do?
Damn, we already got the flowered shit. That's crazy. I gotta drive home anyway. It's all right. All right, let's. I gotta do it. Well, there's no one on YouTube right now. What are we looking at?
Wait, are you on YouTube?
No, I'm on YouTube. I'm streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble all at the same time.
All right. So YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble.
Yeah, I'm done with TikTok. Shit. Tomorrow night we go live, or Monday night we'll go live on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and all the other ones. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not messing with TikTok anymore. I'm done.
If you can get video up and running
last
on
time.
X, do it. I'll pump the shit out of it because I'm really, really getting deep into crypto Twitter really quick and building a following really quick.
That's insane.
That is stupid.
Me talking to you, they picked that up and killed it.
Yeah.
What's the YouTube?
It's Dark Knight Baron.
Any
Official Dark Knight Baron.
That's insane. Fuck them goddamn commie bastards.
Infantry Grunt 83 joined in. What's going on, guys? So TikTok has been banned. We're done with TikTok. We're done. They hit us again. They hit us with another restriction. As I stepped away to go to the bathroom, James was having a conversation off camera, and TikTok put the ban hammer on him.
About them screwing us before.
Dude, I'm telling you, that algorithm, we're not giving it enough credit. It is hearing us disparaging the platform.
Yeah.
And it's shutting us down for that.
Dude, fuck those communist.
That's communist as
This
fuck.
is so stupid. Oh my god. All right. Well,
all right. Snow Angel.
Where is he? Is he still talking in the Telegram? Like, what we got?
That's North Korea behavior, is what that is. Like, oh, you're talking bad about the establishment? Well, we'll just fucking kill you.
Yeah, facts. It's so stupid,
dude. Like, we weren't even on screen; it was in the background.
Don't even Google your social credit score in China.
I know. I'm done.
Yeah, we're gonna have extradition orders.
Fuck them.
Can you text me a link to the YouTube? Or post it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Let me click on this.
YouTube, Rumble, and Twitter. No, so either any of those three. If they want to, give them the YouTube.
This looks horrible. Oh my god,
crazy.
The quality of video coming off of
I think it's just the built-in webcam.
No. I think it's coming. It's the quality coming off of, because it looks better on Rumble. The quality of the pass-through coming from Rumble to YouTube looks absolutely horrible.
Wow.
And it might be related to the connection. Let me check on the connection.
That's insane, dude. Fuck TikTok.
That's horrible. Like, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like,
that's crazy.
I hate people. Hey, Justin's in the YouTube now.
Oh, there we go. All right, it was him.
Was it Justin?
I think so. Let me scroll up. Yeah, Justin.
It was Brad. It was somebody else that said they wanted.
Justin Morrison. He said it was his work guys.
Oh, okay. Okay, I am game.
Oh, yeah,
again, this is so pixelated and so garbage right now. Like, it's not even.
The Starlink struggling at the moment.
Is it really? Okay. But we can put this off for tomorrow. Like, we can do I can do.
Oh no, I'll go videotape it and post it in the chat. All
right, let's do it that way. We'll do it that way. Actually, I'll head out. We'll call, we'll call it a night. Let's shut down the lives, and then we're
gonna post a video.
Yeah, we're gonna post a video, guys. So if you're not,
Trust us.
We are having so many issues right now. We are having so many issues right now between tech and TikTok and the Chinese. I'm gonna go do a snow angel by myself in the snow, and then we'll do,
Snow angel, $500. Yeah,
we'll do the $500 snow angel, and then we're gonna call it a night, because today just TikTok ruined the entire day for us. It did. So we're gonna press on. We're gonna
Fuck those commie bitches.
We're still up 64% on the day, folks. We're still up 64% on the day. That's amazing. I don't care what anybody says. We're up 64% of the day. We are going to go currently. We're going to go outside. I'm going to do this crazy snow angel in the snow, and then we're going to come back in. We'll post it on the Telegram so you guys can see it. We're going to make a video of it. So there you go. We're having connection. But we're coming back. A lot of people are joining in. We got 8 viewers on the YouTube right now.
Take the computer outside. It'll get a better signal because it's closer to the
Yeah, let me throw my stuff in my car and I'll just do it right there.
You want to turn the sauna on so you can warm up?
No, I'm good.
No, don't sign off yet. We are going to do it live. I just realized that he's going to be out there closer to the Starlink terminal, so it should be a pretty good signal.
I'll go home with my wife for a minute.
There you go.
I haven't seen you all day, honey. Warm me.
I know, right? My wife went and got
get
dressed,
that
and I was like, not fair.
She should have come down live with us.
Yeah, but she's got the 2 kids there.
Okay, sweet. All right,
hold
let's
the
go.
door.
You want to grab Swede? You want to grab
pick
the
it up, man. You're cool.
Okay.
You ain't gonna hurt it. And if you do, fuck it.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna. All right, guys. We're gonna walk. Where's the nearest snow at?
Let's go out this door because Starlink terminal's this way.
Okay.
There should be some snow out there.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Snow angels like nothing. I've been making snow angels since I was 6.
Now there lies an issue. Is how much light.
Oh, how much light do we have out here?
Yeah.
you want to get on the bushes?
You got spotlights? I'm gonna fall through.
One on that side's on.
Will those work over there, Harry? Right.
No. Another one of those crazy things about this house. They didn't run electrical to those damn things.
Their decoration? That's crazy.
Isn't that stupid?
Okay, hold on. Oh,
You gotta put candles in it, make it ambiance.
We'll just do it.
Sebastian's inside, right?
Yeah.
All right, don't let him out. All right, I'm gonna take a leak here, and then here's some snow over here.
Okay, cool. I'm not doing angel and yellow snow.
I mean, it's just yellow snow. It's all right.
Probably gonna be the best. It's got snow. It's got light.
But hang on, we can run it and turn some lights on out here.
Well, no, I was saying you just hit your flashlights on your phones. I can do it right over here in the driveway.
Yeah, I mean, I got lights over here.
This is crazy.
You just need to take a moment. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So, Dev James needs a moment.
This feels wonderful, though. Man.
Oh, that's the
terminal right there.
That's awesome. It's crazy how there was so much snow literally 2 days ago, and now there's next to nothing. And
Dude,
it's
crazy
warm out.
melted.
It's like super warm out right now.
Bro, my driveway melted the next morning. It was clear.
It's
It was
nuts.
like I had a heated driveway. It was the weirdest shit.
All right, who wants all this thing?
Hang on.
All right.
Can they hear my goose?
The geese.
Maybe.
Gooses.
All right. He's gonna get some light, and we are doing a snow angel. There we go. All right, we got a little bit of snow left on James's driveway. Can you guys? What do you got?
You see me? Are we good? Okay. So
I'm just gonna have to follow you and get up close and personal. Can you?
We're good. Let's go.
You doing this? Look at him go. Okay, there it is. Snow angel for the $500 buy right here, y'all. This dude, I know he's getting chilly.
Oh, he's not putting his head in it though.
Oh no, you gotta get your head in it. Yeah, go ahead. Wiggle your head around. Give the angel a head.
That's very soothing. We need a snow angel, $500 snow angel for the DKB community today.
Oh yeah.
This is how we roll. Appreciate you guys.
Nice.
That's a pretty solid one too, considering it's like a quarter inch of snow. Like this guy's a pro. There it is, y'all. This is worth $500. We should make an NFT out of this.
Hell yeah. Nice.
What's up, ping pong? Men don't grow up. We just find.
A little.
I'm actually. I think it's pretty warm out.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna hit the road.
Rolling?
Yeah. That was
Hey man, thank you, brother.
No,
Good
I
day.
appreciate you guys. This was fun today. Right?
This was fun.
Yes. If you want to, you can just
Thanks.
pop out and then.
The people who stuck around, y'all are good sports.
I'm gonna post a video in the Telegram.
Yeah, the Telegram will have the video of the Snow Angel, the $500 Snow Angel. So appreciate you guys hanging out today. We are going to be back on Monday night live as we always are. Come by, swing by, hang out with us, and we'll do great things. We'll continue to grow the community. Tell your friends, tell your family. We're doing great things, and we're just growing from here. So we'll talk to you guys later.
Well, they said we here. They did it. They got it, man.
Let's go.
Let's see them buys roll in later.
Hell yeah.